Do people get into romantic relationships just to show people they have one, or are there other reasons people seek partners? I do like to outrightly state that this is my personal opinion, and not backed up by any data, that while I can acknowledge there is a lot of societal pressure to find a partner, I think there's something deeper coming from the soul that blossoms when you finally meet someone that makes you feel true love. Relationships can be exciting and cool, and many are in them just for the sake of it. But I think there's a lot of people out there, including myself, that pondered the same questions as you, before discovering true, genuine, real love. I do believe soulmates are real, but some people never find theirs. Please look into the aromantic label. Like, I would hope most people are like me and are with their partner because they, like them? Dude is my best friend, even when I'm pissed at him, I can't imagine being alive without him. I see your username indicates you are ace, so I can understand the confusion about why. It's true that some people feel like they can't be without a partner for status reasons. But even most of those people do feel some level of romantic and/or physical desire. I am not Aroace, so I'll try to explain what the emotion of romantic desire feels like, and since this isn't marked as NSFW, I'll forego explaining physical desire. But they are different emotions. For me, romantic desire feels much like longing or nostalgia, but for a person instead of a memory. If you've ever thought back on a happy, peaceful memory, and felt I wish I could capture and relive that moment perfectly, and sighed at the thought, that's what romantic desire feels like to me on the experiential brain chemistry level. But it's forward-facing instead of backward-facing. It is therefore motivating, anxiety-inducing instead of depressing. Instead of if only the past weren't past, it's I hope I don't mess it up until you either shoot your shot or miss your chance. People can get into relationships for a variety of reasons beyond the simple I want someone. There's 8 billion people in the world, so many different things happen. I knew people dating another because they simply didn't want to be alone. Others may get involved solely because of financial gain the other person offers. Yeah, some people get into relationships to show someone off. Look at me, I bagged Zais. Yeah, I'd often find such relationships won't last though. Life is way better with my partner than without. When you know, you know. People get into romantic relationships because seeking a mate and forming flocks is one of the most fundamental desires in nature. Almost all of us desire companionship, being close to others and having someone to act on our sexual and caretaking urges with. So no, pretty much no one does it to show off. Companionship. Personally, I had to become super happy and comfortable being single after being in many relationships. I got to the point where I was like, wow, being single is so nice and feels so much easier than when I was dating. Then I met someone and everything changed. Now that I know him, I don't want to be single, I want to be with him. I loved being on my own, but being with him makes things amplified in ways I've never experienced before. Some people definitely are just looking for a means of showing off. But most people are looking to make a deep, meaningful connection with someone. A romantic partner is someone whose mere presence makes you happy. They are someone who makes you feel loved and cared for in a special, unique way. Regular human interaction with someone you like and regular intimacy, while also helping out with house chores and supporting you where you need help, are all highly important things in life. Sex and friendship. The desire for a mate is a pretty natural state for most humans. You might want to Google aromantic sexual. Obs, you do you, but this sounds super eros. Have you ever had feelings for someone? That's generally the reason people are in relationships. They have feelings for that person, be it a fondness or love. Of course, at the beginning the spark is often a mutual attraction, but that quickly turns into enjoying being around that person or finding out you aren't a match. My guess is that you were young. Most of my relationships I knew prior to dating, and all of a sudden there was a spark with the person while hanging out. But short answer is no. People don't get into full-blown relationships just to show they can usually. And the people that do may be a tad narcissistic or sociopathic. Because I love my partner and enjoy spending time with him, he makes me a better person. Life is better with a good partner. Genuine love and wanting an other half? What is this question?